just hit me a couple. We'll take a peek, and then we'll make sure we're in a good spot, and then we'll work on a couple things. Okay, and what club are you hitting there?
It's 48.
Okay. That one was better. So really, really quick, you're going to be able to see the difference between that swing and the one before that is your first one, the shaft got just a little bit steep, okay, in transition, okay, and then you had to pull down from there, right, just to be able to bring the club down to the ball. That second swing that you just made there is closer to what we're looking for, especially in the wedge stuff, where we're bringing it up, it's staying on a pretty good plane, and then basically falling back on the same plane that you're bringing on, which is really good. Yeah, that's the feel, absolutely.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, very nice. So when we lay the club down more, okay, and that would be even like if you compared your first one to the second one to that one. First one, okay, you brought it down, it was like here. Second one, you brought it down here. Third one was way over here. Now, what we can see is when we bring the club down steep, okay, that keeps the face in a really strong position, right? And that's where people hit like pull draws, or at the last second, they tilt the club like this, opens it, and they hit pushes. And that's why they're a little bit confused, right? Now, the second one, okay, really good. Now, as the club starts laying down, okay, the more that we lay the club down, the more the face opens. And so that's why that last one, path was more from the inside, right? The club head's more back and behind, but that opens up the club face. And so we just need a little bit more as we allow this to go down, okay, a little bit of twist in the grip. That's it. Everything else looks really good there. If anything, that would be maybe too shallow, okay? Don't need you to get like way laid off, okay? All we're looking for is we don't want you to go steep in transition. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Fantastic. How's that feel?
I felt great.
Good. Yeah. Awesome.
I drew that. That was a little bit of a draw there. I guess I had the face shut a lot.
Well, so this is a face to path, right? Now, if we go all the way back to
no, that's right. So the path that was a path because it bent
path to the right. So the ball actually started 1-2 degrees to the right.
Yeah. Okay.
So your face was actually open to your target a couple degrees, but your path would have been
was just
6-7 out to the right. And like I was saying, we don't need you that much, okay? But right now, okay, we want to feel some of that so that when we get some under pressure, you know, out on the range, right, we can retain some of that, and then it starts like blending in between old and new. We meet somewhere in the middle. Very nice. Awesome.
How about an 8-iron?
Okay. Very nice. And so that's a great movement. The face is just 2-3 degrees too closed. Yeah, very, very nice. Perfect. How's that feel?
Fantastic.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
I threw it at the end there. You can see it.
Yeah, that's okay though. So here's where I always talk all my students. Once you can start feeling the real difference, it's awesome, because then you don't need me really to be like, oh, you did it on that time, right? You just know, right? And so then you're going to be able to separate the two a lot easier, and even, right, random practice, right? Throw one, okay, then the correct movement, right? And so you feel like the big difference, and it starts solidifying like, oh, I don't want this movement, right? That gets the ball going left of left. We don't like that. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. And so that would probably be around like the steepest that I want you to like be, okay?
That felt a little steep.
Yeah, and so I'll try and flip myself around here. Up to the top, okay? When you're doing it really good, okay, the first movement, right, is the shaft goes this way, okay? So you can see if I drew a line, right, on that shaft, our first movement always wants to be at least on, okay, or just under, okay? We don't need to get like this, okay? We don't need that, right? But we definitely can't go this way, right? So top can't go this way. Very common, right? People pull on the grip, Okay, that goes this way. This feels powerful though. That's like the hard part, right? Is yeah, this feels like I'm gonna crush the golf ball. Okay, but then the club gets tipped out. Okay, and the face either closes and we get left to left, or all of a sudden your body goes, oh, it's really, really steep. Okay, and I need to get the club to the ball, and we get sort of this motion, right? A little bit of like extension, right? We bring the club down, and we can twist the handle, and we can hit pushes out to the right. But the overall motions that you're making are way better. Okay. Now, as we always talked about, under pressure, you're going to revert a little bit, and so that's why we need to feel maybe a touch more down. Okay, when we're doing these drills, when we're warming up, so that when the pressure gets put back on it, yeah, it's going to tip back a little bit that way, but the more we work on it, the more you get comfortable with it, it's going to be in a good spot. Awesome. Just awesome.